He now told me that he saw some of my fine pictures because I'm a woman. I'm in my house and I'm doing video. I'm wearing bra, wearing pants. I'm just doing my thing. So he kind of like saw all those things right from time. Yes, so started looking at all my videos and wearing pants, wearing bra. I'm just doing my thing in my house. So he has gone through my phone and he saw that there was no evidence, as in he saw that there was no man I was talking to. I was nothing because he kept on asking me every time. I said, is there anybody you are sleeping with? Is there anybody that is doing this thing to? I said, there's nobody like that. I said, I don't have any relationship with anybody. I said, it's just you. He said, anytime when Papa they talk to her, say Papa go they cry, they talk about the wives, say wife this, the wife that, wife they suffer around, the wife no they. So everybody call the pity for her. Say, hey, why mama be like this? Why mama? She say every time when Papa they talk to her, say Papa prick go they stand. Say, hey. She say Papa prick.
Make her very laugh. He said the bola go they
stand. Yes. Say anytime. Yes, so say anytime when Papa they talk to her, say he prick go they stand. Say she said the way Papa they talk. Say she don't almost want even just tell her, say, this one way your wife they do you that Abi make she just sleep with her. She said she don't even get that leading before to say, Abi make her just sleep with this man to make this man happy. You know, stuff like that. She say, but when she look the thing don't they too much for the house. Then I make she come up for the house.
You heard this lady, how Pastor and Gio are dragging to sleep with her. The branch pastor have succeeded in sleeping with her, and the Gio wants to do the same thing. You can imagine where a branch pastor and Gio are having the same mindset. The Gio and this pastor, they know who they are. And that is a lot going on in the body of Christ. They call themselves men of God. They call themselves Jew. They call themselves pastors. They call themselves apostle, prophet, bishop, archbishop, evangelist. All are the same. I'm sorry to say it. I'm a pastor by the grace of God. I'm not exempting myself. I've been in a ministry. I've worked in a ministry. I've been an assistant pastor to a ministry, and I've seen something that happened. So for those of you that would think that this lady is lying concerning the man of God, then there is something wrong with you. If you think that this lady is lying concerning what she's saying, something is wrong with you. Many men of God, I will not say some, many men of God are the same with this kind of thing. A man of God that will begin to tell you words, how their wives is not good in their bed, how this is telling you as a lady, run away from that man of God. He's a dog. Run away from him. He's a dog. I said it. He's a dog. Please, I would like you to listen to this message from this lady, and we'll come back and have a discussion.
So my people are there with one of our sisters. Sister, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. So what's the name?
My name is Iedo Onajite Excel.
Where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Kokori, Ethiopia's local government. I'm an Urobo girl, yeah.
So I read one news about Pastor Thomson, honey. So a lot of people they confused about the news. The pastor we did the move of God mission for Alaja. Say una to get some kind things. So a lot of people don't know say the news why I read, not the you people give me and you know back to. So a lot of people don't understand how you and the pastor team meet, how the team start, what really happened. So tell us from the beginning how you start, how you go to the church, how the team start before you go travel to UK. Because everybody want to know the story. What happened between you and Pastor Thomson?
Okay. So it all started in 2020. In 2019, a friend of mine told me about the church and invited me to come to the church. So I followed her for a particular Wednesday service. So after the Wednesday service, I kept on going to the church. So I became a full member. So when I became a full member, I'll just go in, and after the service, I'll leave and stuff like that. So one day he called me out in the public and told me that God wants me to join a unit in the church. That I should look for any
So now you
unit I can join in the church.
only you never start to go to church.
Yes, only me.
Okay, continue.
So I told me to look for a particular unit to join in a church. That's where the blessings of God can really decide. So I looked around and I decided to join the choir unit because I can sing. So I said, okay, let me use my voice to glorify the name of God. So I joined the choir unit. So as time goes on, I invited my husband to the church too. He came and stuff like that because
Okay,
he gave a prophecy concerning my husband.
You married first
Yes.
before you start the church.
Yes, married. I've been
Okay.
married for since 2013. That's when I got married. So this was in 2019. I started attending the church. So he gave me a prophecy that day when I came about my husband. So when I got to the house, I told my husband what he said. So that thing prompted like my husband to come to the church too with me. So we started attending church together. So I joined the unit and everything was just going on like that. It gives us prophecy, tells us that things are going to come to pass and stuff like that. So that was how we continued. So there was a fateful day. I and my husband were having our own issues in the house. It was over a particular car that my elder sister gave to me, a Venza. My elder sister gave me the Venza. So things kind of like brought problem in the house. Where I was, I told him I was in my cousin's place. He said, okay, he was going to drive down after church. He drove down after church to meet me in my cousin's shop in DSC. So my cousin didn't know anything at that time. I had not told her because at that time I left the house already. He started disturbing me, asking me out, writing messages to me, telling me that he loves me, that if he had met me, that it's me that he would have married, that Pastor Emmanuel Potete told him not to marry his wife, that he's having marital problems, was giving me different story, that his wife does not sleep with him, his wife is suffering him, that him and his wife, that both of them, they are not supposed to, they are two different kind of people, that I wish that sometimes it feels like, I wish they can switch. Maybe his wife will go and meet my husband, then me,
Thomson,
I'll come and meet.
this one, so Pastor Thomson,
That Thomson, they tell me, yes, say that's how he wish sometimes, that I wish his wife can just die and live his life so that he can have his peace, that the wife does not satisfy him sexually, that so we have things in common into all this, this thing, yes, that and he says the wife not agree for those things and stuff like that. And the way me and Milk and him is Milk, there's two camp people that's supposed to get married together, that he would have agreed, he would have given my husband his wife. If they used to do it like that, to say, forgive my husband his wife, then make him take me. He said that the GO pastor Emmanuel Potete warned him when he wanted to marry her that he should not marry her, that she's not his wife. He said, but because she suffered with him, that was why he got married to her. He said now he's regretting, he does not know what to do, and that because of the children, that's why he's still staying in the marriage. That sometimes he just feels like, let her just die so that he can live his life.
So you can see how a man of God manipulated her, thinking that she has gotten in love. That is the first foolish thing for her to reason, that after being married for some years, because you have issue with your husband, and now a man of God is lusting after you, telling you sweet words, telling you how he loves you, telling you that, assuming he have not married, or assuming he made the mistake of marrying his wife before seeing you, and you felt that this man loves you. That is the foolish and the useless thing for you to have think. You too have your own problem. For you to have think a man that is married over some years, just because you have issue within a week, and he began to tell you how his feelings towards you, how he felt towards you, he can do anything for you. You know that this person is married, and he calls himself a man of God, and he said he's your spiritual father. In a real sense, if your father if a father sleep with his daughter, is it not an abomination? Not to talk of a spiritual father. How does it sound? As matured as you are, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that this man of God did not do something wrong, but I just want to give you your own blame. As matured as you are, this man of God, call himself man of God, wash brain you, make you lose your marriage after having a child with your husband. There is no good counsel because he has a mission to sleep with you. It makes you leave your home. He tells you how he loves you. He tells you how his wife is circumcised. She's not good in bed. She cannot satisfy him. When she does one, she fell asleep. This, that, and what a nonsense and rubbish and a rotten thing that should be coming out from a man of God, and you are accepting him as a genuine love. He first of all bring down his wife, condemn his wife, how she's not good in bed, before manipulating you, and you felt cheap on him. That is why he could not trust you when you say you want to see the GO, or when the GO said he wants to see you, or he's telling you that the GO is lusting after you. That is a clear sign that these are the same thing he's doing. This GO is doing. He's doing. Pikin don't knack, father won't knack. That is an abomination. In a normal sense, when a father sleep with a daughter and son sleep with his sister, is it not an abomination? This is too dirty to hear, but I just want you to listen to this so that you can learn lesson. Women, learn lesson. Don't fall cheap because he's a man of God. Many man of God, many. Is it the pastor of the branch? Is it a deacon or deaconess or whatever? They sleep with themselves. I'm sorry to say this. I work in a ministry. They sleep with themselves. I saw this video. I listened to it over 1 hour. I take my time to listen to it. They sleep with themselves. It's not a surprising thing when I heard it. I just brought it here to tell you, to confirm it that it is happening. And it is true that this man did it. If you are still having doubt to believe what this lady, this woman said, then there is something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. Something is not wrong with your upstairs, then you should have believed what she's saying. Let's go on so that you can hear some dirty words, dirty things that some men of God are doing in the church.
Was telling me that because they circumcised her,
Your
that
wife,
she's not able to.
yeah.
Yes, so
Say your
yes,
wife,
that because
they talk all these evil things about you.
yes, he told me that they circumcised her, that so she's not able to satisfy him sexually. That once she just come like that, she could just push him, come up her body. That's what she does. That no matter what he does for her, buy gifts, do anything, that she's never grateful. You understand? And stuff like that.
Who
So
they
when he was
come,
telling me
so
all those
when
things,
the woman come or when the man come, you go push her. Who they come out of their
now
He
the
said that when
woman,
the
he said
woman
when he when he make the
come,
woman come, said the woman go call push am, said the wife not the fit dey withstand am, said the woman go call push am comot. So he kept on telling me that even him is passing through problem too in his marriage, and if not because he's a pastor, he would have even quit the marriage so that both of them can go their separate ways. That he does not even mind to leave all the property that they are having, the land that they bought and everything, leave it for her, for him to have his peace of mind. So when he was telling me, I
so
kind of
some
like
of
said,
all these chats, some of all these chats you get there. Some of them.
some of the chat like this, I don't have a lot of them because he deleted it from my phone. Those talk were things that he was telling me on the phone.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the when he was gisting me, he started using he was typing to me and he deleted them too. So before then, when I was going to okay, let me not go to that. So that was how those things started. So at that time, I'd left the house. He was the one following me up. He called me one day. I was in my sister's shop in Ongoro because I have a shop there too. And my younger sister has a shop there. So my elder sister was around. So he called me and asked me where I was. I told him that I was around my sister's shop. So he drove down to meet I and my sister. My two sisters were there, plus him and me. So he was not telling them that I need to leave this marriage, that if I don't leave, that man is going to kill me. that I need to leave, that there's nothing connecting me and that man in marriage, that if I don't leave, that Wilson is going to kill me. So my sisters were not saying that you are hearing, no, it's your pastor, you are hearing what your pastor is telling you. If you don't leave that marriage, if you die, we'll bury your enemy, if you cry small, it's over. So now that you have left him, don't go back again. So he was not telling me that I should not worry, that he's going to assist me. Anything I need to forward this my application is going to help me. That shouldn't worry. That I should just take that bold step. That as I left the house, I shouldn't come back again. I said, okay, no problem. So that was how he kept on calling me, asking me how things were going. He asked me how much I was having at that time, because at that time I went with my car and I was trying to sell my shop. So when I sold my shop, sold my car, he told me to give him the money. I should send the money to his account so that I can hold that money for me, so I don't use it anyhow. So then he was not giving me like 100,000. Say I should use that one to like for my upkeep instead of using that money I've already saved. That I should use these ones for my upkeep. So it was the person that was with me at that time, because my husband was looking for me everywhere. In my shop, they say my husband went to go and write, beware of this shop. This shop is not for sale. Anywhere I go to, they will be saying your husband, we're afraid of him. Now, one person who may not bring people, come scatter here. And she say, you can't be here because this thing is a very arrogant person. So that was how I was running from worry to Saple. So one day I called my lady friend and I told her that, can't I go to Saple to meet your elder sister? She said, okay, she was going to call her elder sister. So she called her elder sister. I went to Saple to meet her elder sister. So when I got there, he said to me that after church, he was going to, that he would find time that maybe after services, he would come and be seeing me in Saple. So he kept on talking to me, told me that he loves me, I should not worry, everything will be okay, that I shouldn't worry, that he's standing by me, that till everything ends, he will stand by me, that he will come and meet me in the UK, they will open a branch in the UK, he will come and meet me there, that I should not worry, I should not follow any man, that since I'm already out of the marriage like this, I should not just follow any man, that I should just follow only him, that it's only him that will take care of me and stuff like that. So that was how.
The pastor, they tell you all these things, so the pastor.
Yes, now they tell me all these things.
They use all this language. And they go.
Okay, so that was how it kept on happening. So one day, him and his friend, he calls him his covenant brother. So he called that one day and told that one that he wanted to show him to somebody. His name is Pastor Fego Ogobelo. He has a church in Otokututu as well. I think the headquarters is at Benin. I think the father that owns the church. So he managed a branch in Warri here. So he called that one and told that one that he wanted to show me. He wanted to show me to him. So that day we were together. So when the guy saw me, the guy was like, "Hey, Thomson, you sharp post. This fine girl you go carry," and stuff like that. So he was not telling him that, that he likes me very well, though. That's why he said he should introduce me to his brother, to his covenant brother. So he was not telling his covenant brother. He said, but I still say this girl could betray me. I still say this girl could betray me. Say something tells him in his mind that I will betray him. So I was like, why will I betray you? I said, I'm not going to betray you now. So that was we went to one hotel in Ugeli. That was where we went to. So after that, because he manipulated me, he spoke to me nicely, he was helping me at that time because he was the only person standing for me at that time. So I just felt like, okay, maybe actually, because he was telling me that it's genuine love, He even went to cry to my friend, to tell my friend that he's in love with me. Yes, and my friend can attest to that.
What would be your name of your friend? What would be your name of your
The name of my friend is Jite Jaman.
Jite Jaman.
Yes.
Cry, give the girl too.
Yes. Cry to the girl, because I already told her that look at what is happening, that Thomson said he loves me and stuff like that too. So I cannot hide it from her. I said I should tell her. So he was monitoring my phone, making sure that I'm not telling anybody what's happening with both of us and stuff like that. So one day he was asking me that, "Did your friend, did you tell her anything?" I said, yes. He said, "Oh, why did you tell her now? You wouldn't have told her." I said, "She's my friend. Something is happening to me. I would tell her that this is what is happening to me." So one day, my friend just called me that Pastor Tom came to our shop, that Pastor Tom came there, that he was crying, that flu was coming out from his nose. He was saying that he loved me, that he loves me, that he has never seen this kind of love before, that find that they are men of God, though, but they can find genuine love, that sometimes you'll be married first before you see your true love and stuff like that, that things happen, that you must have married first before you now find out that someone is your true love. Confessing to the lady that I'm his true love, that he loves me, he's going to do anything for me. So the lady felt sober on her own part. She was not telling that, Papa came to meet her, Pastor Thomson came to meet her in her shop, that he was crying bitterly, hopelessly, that she even felt pity for him. So she was asking me that, what are you going to do now? I said, nothing, no. I said, the man has already told me that he loved me. And I said, so that pity and stuff like that. I said, I would just follow him and stuff like that. She was not advising me that, but if you not follow Ramo, a man of God, though, if you not follow Ramo and stuff like that, that was what she told me. She didn't support that thing, but pastor went to meet
Yeah.
her. Yeah. So she didn't support it. And I spoke to another of my friends too. I told her what was happening. She still told me that it might be that the man is manipulating me, because all these men of God, she does not used to believe them, and stuff like that.
Would
That
it be
why is it
that
that
friend name? Would it be that friend name?
that one, her name is Destiny.
Correct. I just want to make the
Yes,
caller so that people would know.
yes,
Men of God who sleeps with choir, people's wives, teenagers, they are murderers. They are murderers. It's either they will kill the lady at the end of the day, or they will abort the baby, the pregnancy at the end of the day. Or they will try to eliminate the lady so that she will not expose them. Many of them, many men of God that say they are men of God, they pretend to be men of God, they are not men of God, they are wolves. They sleep with their church members, they sleep with people's wives, sleep with the choir, usher. I'm not exempting the women also. The women also in the church call themselves deacon and deaconess. That is how they sleep with even the youths, deaconess, chatting a member, sleeping with a member. Don't see it as if it is only the men that does it. Even with the women, prophet and prophetess, they do the same thing. It's no longer a new thing. You can imagine the trauma this lady has gone through. You can imagine the manipulation from a branch pastor to a Jew. How a friend, his colleague, a covenant brother. That is what he said. He said he's a covenant. This is my covenant brother. She is introducing him to her. He just want to capture her mind. He just want her to fall victim of his plan, evil plan that he has. Even when this lady called him that this is what is happening, he said, I don't know that the Jew is in this game. You can imagine. He doesn't know that the Jew is among this game. That is a lot happening. A lot is happening. Women, be wise and be very careful. You are too quick to expose your husband to the devil. When you expose your husband to a devil, he will manipulate you. He will manipulate you. I don't know what you think concerning this video, but I'm telling you that this lady is not lying. It happens. It actually happens. But if you want to listen to this complete message, I will drop the link below the comment section so that you can go and watch the full message. I don't want to play this dirty conversation that was done. I believe it. I know it happens. She's not lying. For you to have believed that she's lying, then there's something wrong with your upstairs. It's just that she felt cheap. How can a man just comes in because you have an issue with your husband within some days or within some weeks? Somebody will just come and open your legs and make mess of you. And please, if you want to watch the complete video, I will put the link on the comment section. You can go there and watch the message. God bless you.
got comot so that she no go fall temptation. And so she tell me, but she not tell me say she and the man sleep, oh, but she tell me say the man freak, they raise and stuff like that.
Anytime we,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, anytime where they two they talk. So that was
Which is
that
the
was how that
Thomson or
one.
the Okotete? Now the
The
Okotete acid or the
Thomson, now the Thomson house when she go out. Husband I be assistant pastor to Thomson. So now his wife now they tell me all
Okay.
these things. So